Hi there, welcome to today's video in which I'm going to be adding to my Polymer Popstars collection, and this week it's in the form of the awesome Janelle Monáe. So yeah, let's go and get started. So I'm just going to clean down my clay boards as usual. It's always good to start with a clean surface. And as usual, I'm going to start my model by making Janelle's head. So I'm going to be using Janelle's performance and aesthetic in her Tightrope video. Firstly because it's, just a brilliant song really, and also I really like her aesthetic in the video too. She wears like a male's formal suit almost, so I really enjoy working on kind of androgynous kind of looks really. So I felt really inspired to work with this particular video, but she's so creative that I could have picked any number of her videos actually. I was also really tempted by her look in the video for I Like That. She's got the most gorgeous kind of graduated plaits going on that I was really tempted by. But in the end, I chose Tightrope, and I'll link to the video below actually. It's just really great, and it's one of those kind of feel-good songs that, we all need a bit of at the moment. I always worry actually a little that when I'm working with particularly beautiful people such as Janelle, that I'm never going to capture even a glimpse of that in my model making, because I've got quite a kind of stylised look in my clay Disarray pieces, but I'll give it a good old go for Janelle. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just a heads up as well, regular viewers will know that my studio is on a fairly busy road, and you'd think it'd be really quiet at the moment, wouldn't you, with lockdown going on, but there's quite a lot of traffic going on outside today, and combined with the rain you'll hear no doubt a bit of background noise, but I'll do my best to cut that out where possible. I hope you're all doing well. I've had a pretty interesting week in that I was contacted by Skillshare a few days ago as I'd like to use a still from one of my classes over there for a forthcoming advert, which was really nice, and it's a good bit of encouragement really. I don't doubt it will be a case of blink and you'll miss it kind of thing, but it was really nice to get that kind of validation that they've appreciate what I do over there. I have to say it's been ages since I've made a class though, for a number of reasons, but one of them being that a class over there takes quite a long time to make actually, and certainly a lot longer to make than a YouTube video, really because you have to follow a very kind of prescribed way of making a class. You have to split it into kind of different stages and follow a very kind of rigid format really, which really pays off for the classes themselves because they're often very easy to follow, but it just takes a lot longer to make. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why there's been a bit of a delay. But also, as explained in a previous video I made quite recently, I'm in the process of really trying to develop a separate kind of character design for Skillshare. As artists we're always trying to protect our own kind of aesthetic, so I'd like to develop a more kind of generic kind of character design really, that's a lot easier to follow for one as well. So yeah, that's why there's been a bit of a delay. So for Janelle's suit here, she's got a really nice kind of satin trim on her trousers. So what I'm trying to do here is just to use some frog tape to create a line down the side of the trousers here that I can then gloss over with some Sculpey glaze. And I've not done this before, so it'll be really interesting to see how it turns out. It's just a case of making sure it's nice and neat and pressed down firmly so the glaze can't escape underneath the frog tape. And once it's dried, I'm just going to take off the frog tape and we'll see how it looks. And yeah, it's fine. I'm not sure I'd do it again actually. Maybe I'd just use a separate strip of clay. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, there is a class on Skillshare that I made previously on how to make a cartoon style person, which is, you know, a very sort of generic character design. So yeah, maybe I'll just follow suit with that. And that's actually the one that Skillshare's picked out for their advert as well. So that's really nice to know. So yeah, stay tuned for a Skillshare video that should be up in the next kind of 2 or 3 weeks, I'd imagine. So yeah, it's a tricky one, character design or character aesthetic, isn't it? Just as a kind of reminder on this video really, that I'm really happy for anybody interested in polymer clay and in particular on how to make people, etc. Really to use my process videos as inspiration. But you know, when it comes to character design itself, we should all be working on our own unique style. So I'll link to my video above on how to develop your own distinct creative style if that's something that you're struggling with, and let's face it, most artists do, so I hope you find the tips on there useful. Oh, I forgot to mention actually that I've reached 1,500 subs this week, which was really lovely actually. And if you're new to my channel or you've recently subscribed, thank you ever so much. It's a nice piece of validation that, you know, people are interested in my work and what I do, so thank you for your support. And if you're new to my channel and this is the first video that you're seeing, I am Lizzie and I'm a polymer clay artist and illustrator, and I make weekly videos about my polymer clay sculptures such as this one. I also make tutorials and some vlogs along with artists, you know, tips and tricks videos as well. So if you like what you see, by all means go and hit the subscribe button and remember to hit the bell for notifications as well. Oh, incidentally, I've received a request to make a Skillshare class on how to make a cartoon sculpt wearing a suit, and I think that's a really nice idea, so I suspect that will be a class on the list at some points. Just takes a wee while, as I say, to make these things. So that should be up, I'd say probably in the next month or two. It's just really hard to get time to make everything that you want to make, so yeah, it's just a case of bearing with me, unfortunately. So I'm going to move on to her hair now, and it's a really kind of iconic looking hairdo that she's got going on in the Tightrope video, so I'll do my best to replicate that. So Janelle's wearing her hair really high in this video, so I'm doing my best to replicate that. But also I'd completely forgotten how high her hair was, so I'm just hoping that she fits in my oven. Really, it's something that, you know, always passes me by. I get, you know, really kind of caught up in my model making and sometimes forget that, you know, I do have limitations in that my models need to fit in my oven. So yeah, I'll do my best to remember here. And here she is, all baked and cooled, and I'm really pleased with her. Now all I need to do is add some blush. and I'm going to add a bit of Sculpey glaze to her suit as well. And here she is, all done, and yeah, needless to say, I'm really pleased with this one. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you've any suggestions for which pop star or pop stars you'd like to see given the clay Disarray treatments at some points, by all means let me know down in comments. And I hope you're all well and keeping safe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Take care, bye bye.